I went to Mexico for a whole month. So this is week 2 of how it went. So we're going to start with this throwback video from last week and this one from week 1 as well, and then this is from week 2 now. So we went to this marisco place. Marisco means seafood, and that's my mom having some shrimp. I don't really like shrimp, but then I recorded the bathrooms there because I thought it was interesting. Then we went to get some plants, and then this is a clip from a store we went. They're called ferreterias, as in hardware stores. And then we got some coconuts with chile, limon, y chamoy, and all that stuff. Tajin, bomb. And then I believe we're in another place. I forgot which one it was. And then we got some mango with the same ingredients. Now that's bomber because I love mango more than cocoa. Cocoa's like, eh. And then, we're still at that ferreteria place. And then we went to the dulceria, the candy store, where they have candies and piñatas and all those nice things. You know, they have Mexican candies, they have other candies too. And then we went to a farmacia. I forgot what it was called. But they have a lot. Del Valle juice right here, best juice out there. They started selling them at one of my local grocery stores, and I'm excited for that. So far they only have guava and mango here, but hopefully they'll have more. But I was just like recording out here because I thought it looked so much like Walgreens, and I was like, okay, that's awesome. And they have like all these other stuff, yeah. And then that's me again. I'm in the car with my mom. We're waiting, and I believe this is we are in El Teul de González Ortega, so it's like the local place near like a rancho where we live. So then we're just chilling in the car, my mom and I, yeah. And then something happened. So when we were driving on our way home, we saw how our ganado, as they say over there, so our animals, our livestock, I believe that's what you would say here in America, they got out of their area. So naturally my aunts and uncle, they tried to get them back to their location, and eventually they got it, and they had to fix the wired fence. And then I just stayed in the car. They just told me to stay in the car, and I was like, okay, yeah. So then the next day, one of my aunts invited us to have sopes for breakfast. They were so good, and yeah. And then I went to the store and bought these botanas chips. They came from El Salvador, from our last video that I mentioned, and those were okay. And then we went to Huitzila to get some more stuff. We got those, and then look at that, this is on the streets of Huitzila. Like, all these following clips are from Huitzila, okay? So do you see how big these houses are? I am like amazed, because for houses in Mexico, like, some people would be like, oh, I don't think they're that big, you wouldn't think they're that extremely big as they are, but they are huge. Look at that one. This one was at the top of the hill, like down there. That's like the village we were just in, where we get our food. Some of our food. Now we're going on the way down, and it's a little steep on the way there. And then those big black tub like things, that's where the water, like, it's like the boiler type of thing. I don't know how it is, but like that's where the water is. Yeah, but look at that. That is amazing. It looks like a California rancho style house. And then look at all that. The same wall. It's like the same house. It's huge. I was amazed. I hadn't driven around that part of a rancho. Look at that. That's huge. And it's still amazing to me, but I haven't driven there since it was my second time being in Mexico. Oh, and then next day, I believe, my mom made conchas. My mom bakes. We have our own business on selling conchas, and then they wanted to learn and taste her sweetbread. So yeah, this is like, I always record whenever she bakes. So yeah, she made a lot since we're a lot. And then look at that. That's a final product. They don't look as pretty as they do here, but oh well. And then later that day, I believe we went on a walk. So over here you can just walk the streets, like literally. It's like a big mall if you think about it, kind of. Like if you were to be able to go from house to house, it's like from mall, store to store. I don't know. Like you just have to be there to understand. But yeah, we went on a walk, Oh, and this is a school. Like I think my mom says she went to this school. So there's my mom opening the gate. It's actually a really nice place if they maintain it correctly, but they don't. So yeah, there's the sun. So yeah, look at that. I think like that can be like the recess thing, but yeah, I mean, it's a nice color. It's really nice. And then I don't know why I recorded that, but I guess I did. Oh, and then I thought this was so interesting, like the water fountains, and that sign. I mean, I record anything that seems to be very America-like still. Oh, and then this was so cool. So my mom said there's a classroom in there. And then I looked in there, and it was. They still had desks and books and everything. I wanted to go in, but she didn't want to go in because she thought we would be trespassing or whatever. So then we went back there, and then that building that it kind of in the middle, that's the bathrooms, and then this other one is another school, and that was so ugly and destroyed. Like, look at that. Ew. It should be properly maintained. But fun fact, the blue building, the bigger building, is older than this building that we're looking at. This building was built years after the other one was built, and it looks so much more damaged than the other one. And then here's the next day. So there were some controversial issues when we went there, but it's okay, just rancho stuff. But yeah. Oh, so this stick that my mom was using, yeah, they used that to take down the guamuchiles that we saw in the first video. And then here is a tractor, because they're trying to, so that street, that's where my grandpa's house is. But yeah, so the next day we went to Huitzilam, and we went to get some drinks. We really love drinks, as you can tell. And then we're at my we're going back. There's me, and then I'm just showing you how we're on a pickup truck, and it's my grandpa's pickup truck, so it's a big deal. And then here's another test, like a taste test, like my other videos. And here we're trying Del Valle Durazno flavor. It was good, I guess. Yeah, like, no estaba mal. I don't know why I made that face, but yeah. So then we got this Big Daddy cookie. It says that it's avena con chocolate chip. That's oatmeal and chocolate chip. And honestly, I was expecting better. It wasn't that good. I mean, I think I had it. I still ate it because it was like, whatever. It was 10 pesos. So, yeah, I was like, it's 50 cents, whatever. Oh, and the packaging. The packaging is biodegradable as well as this one. So, pingüinos, I love those over there. And those were biodegradable as well. The packaging, at least. And then we found these hotcakes, like, and then that's maple syrup for that brand. And then there's cajeta, which is like a caramel thing. I thought it was so interesting. And then look at our Wi-Fi box. I don't know why I recorded that, but yeah. And then another taste test. Ooh, on the same day. So this is Coco Piña Humex juice. We were like obsessed with those. Let me tell you that. Those were good, yes. We found those here too. And then, yeah, there's a clip of us walking. And we're walking. We're going to one of our neighbor's house. I think she, like, makes cheese or something from her cow milk. Oh, and look at this. Some caldo de res. That shit was good. Oh, and then there's our cat. She scratched me. Like, look at that. Ooh. And then we went later that day. We walked. This is my uncle's house. Like that whole thing. That's my uncle's house. Well, at least one of my uncle's house. Like, I don't remember it being that big when I first visited it, but okay. And then this is a house in progress. Oh, and then I wanted to show you guys this windmill. It looked really cool. I thought it looked cool because I never thought I'd see one in Mexico, at least. And then here's that house I was talking about. This is one of my other aunt's house. It's being built, and I don't know how long, it's been in progress, but I mean, it's getting there slowly but eventually, hopefully. I remember when I first went to Mexico, it was less than what they had together, but look at this view, beautiful. So yeah, that's what happened this week. And please follow my social medias. I would appreciate it, and I will link them down below so you can go and do that. Thank you. Thanks for watching, and bye.